So today we're talking about the Sowell Knuckles. We decided to look at starter sets and big packages of holds after the $200 question a couple of months ago, and this is the first round of reviews. We have a Metolius pack coming in as well and some stuff from Friction. So these three guys are the Knuckles. There's actually 30 holds in this set, and rather than bore your ass off going through all 30 holds, there's an interesting characteristic between the sets. There's 10, 10, 10, or 10, 10, 10. There is what we call the thin lip, this little guy here. There's the pinch smooth lip, guys, and then there's the fat lip, guys. You're gonna get 10 of these, 10 of these, 10 of these of differing sizes. With the thin lip, you're looking at a fairly round base, and then you're looking at a hold that, you know, you can really get your fingers over. Generally it's between half a pad and a pad and a half between the sets if you take the averages. Not too sharp, not too bad. Kind of okay on the roof. Interestingly hard. Put more holds on the roof than you think you're going to need. Then there's what we call the smooth pinchy guys, and the characteristic of these is they're very smooth, very round. Again, there's always a fairly good in cut. There's always another in cut on them, and there's always a crap in cut, you know, generally across the range. Again, you're looking at a pad, pad and a half. Some of them just about hit 2 pads. Yeah. And then there's the fat lip, which is these guys, and they've always got a very big fat lip to a flat edge or a slightly in-cut edge, and then a small. You either get 2 fat lips, like this is 2 fat lips, but this is only in-cut on one side, small on the other. Again, generally you're looking at a pad, pad and a half, and then you're looking between a pad and a half to 2 pads, depending on the holds. So the Knuckles, 10 of these, 10 of the small lips, 10 of the smooth lips, 10 of the fat lips. All of the holds have really good sanding. All of them have a quite nice, grippy but slightly crystalline texture. All of them have the little Jason Kill. These are actually Crypto Child, although they're Sowell. They have the little Crypto Child skull and the little Crypto Child logo. None of them have set screw holes. Don't need them, they're all quite small. All of them have really nice bolt holes that are flush and centered. We'll go talk you through a couple more from each set. So the reason we're actually doing this walkthrough a little bit differently is because we have 30 of the holds. There's a route in progress right now that people haven't actually got up, and we're a little bit late on time, so we don't have time to strip down the route and then put all the route back up. This is one of the smooth lips that we're talking about. Again, you can see un, deux, trois. There's always 3 guys. It's always very quite triangular. Here, you're looking at easy. 1 hand, 2 pads on this side. It's a big old hold. Underneath, you're pulling about a pad, a little bit shallow. You don't have quite so much biters on this side, and then the other side, you're doing 3 fingers, 1 pad, and it's a little bit cramped. All of them are very nice, very smooth, and very ergonomic. Then we go and look at one of the other fat lips, which is this guy here. Again, you can see why we call them the fat lips. There's a big fat lip here and a big fat lip here. This guy, you're looking at 2 pads, really quite in-cut. You know, but when I say in-cut, they're in-cut over the edge where the round part is, but this part is generally inside is very flat. So you don't get your fingers all the way in, so they're not quite great on the roof. And then the other side, you're looking at a pad, 4 fingers all the way across. Of course, these guys, you're always looking and you're always going to get a thumb catch on them. Same thing with the thin lips. You're always getting a thumb catch. There's always, on the fat lips, and the smooth slopers, there's always a pinch option. You have to kind of get your brain into it. If you want to just climb flat edges, you have to go, right, I am not going to put my thumb here and make it easy. So you do have options with these guys. The last guy we have to look at is a thin lip, which is this guy, which is, well, one of them is upside down. This guy is obviously upside down. We're undercutting him on the 45. Again, you have the thin lip. You're looking at, you know, I'm having to wedge my fingers in on this guy. You're looking at a pad all the way through, but easy 4 fingers. You can still thumb catch on these edges, they're quite nice. And if you really have to, you've got like a half pad, get underneath, crank on it. You know, obviously we're not doing that. We're grabbing this guy, hitting one of the fat lips pinching or hitting here. Like Ev hits here every time, I hit like this, and Chris hits like this. There's options, and then we're coming through and then hitting another one of the smooth edges, which is this guy, and you're looking at, again, 2 pads, 4 fingers. Really, mind the shit on the floor. 2 pads, 4 fingers. It's really quite nice and really quite juggy and very inky, you know. You don't have to worry about these guys. These guys, the smooth guys, are really quite big. And then if you look at the bottom, look, it's tiny. There's not much there for you. It's really quite small. So, like I said, we're not running you through all 30 holds. There's a lot of them, and the characteristics are fairly the same. You know, you've seen a couple of the holds from each of the 3 defining lines from the set. Price is pretty good, holds are pretty interesting. We tried them on the roof. They don't work too well, they're a bit of a screamer, but they are under easy on the Solar website. Check out the videos and see what we did. We moved them around quite a lot. We did some hard stuff, we did some easy stuff. I would say we'll stick them on the wall and we'll see how they go, but we've stuck them on the wall and we know how they go. Peace.